Frank Lucas. I'm a nigga's motivation, I'm a bitch's MCM. All I hang around is dealers, like I work at MGM. I ain't never sold cocaine, but I teach them all the business. They do so much water whipping, they found Dory in the kitchen. PG nigga with a CEO.
God damn it, what the hell is all this noise in here?
Man,
we vibing.
We vibing, Uncle Junior. We just vibing, man.
You don't look like you pay no vibing rent around this motherfucker. It's too goddamn loud in here. I can't hear my goddamn game now.
Man, we just vibing, Uncle Junior. That's
Listening
it.
to music, that's it.
Matter of fact, you ready to do this interview?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's good, Mo? It's your boy DJ 320. I represent the 320 Experience right now. We got a guest, special guest. Y'all might know him as Mr. Take Your Song, do the artist, might even do it better than the artist. He got bars on top of bars on top of bars that's got beats on top of beats. Frank Lucas himself, man.
What's happening?
What's good, Mo? What's good with you, fool?
Not much, man. Good, we finally linked up.
Man, what? Man, the streets needed this.
Hell
and you know,
yeah.
it's the experience. We're gonna bring it to them the right way. So let's get straight into it. What made you even want to get started into the music business?
I don't know, I just been around music my whole life, you know what I'm saying? That's something I grew up doing. I was raised by a musician and I come from a family of musicians, so
Okay, I can relate.
naturally just fell into rap, and I've been rapping since I was 11.
Oh yeah?
I needed beats, so I started making beats.
Right.
Learn how to record, how to do everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just putting it all together. And then with the video skits and all that, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out a way to actually like promote the music in a creative way.
Yeah, at the
That's how that
same
came
time.
together. Yeah.
I got you. So what I would say is, what you're doing is a very good job, you know what I'm saying? I like it, I like the videos, and I see you got a lot of feedback coming from it, man, you know? So what was like, you say you always been around music, so if it wasn't for like, you know what I'm saying, being around musicians and music, I could tell it's like, when you make the video, it's like you're sending a message, but you're being funny at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So, like, how did you go about, you know what I'm saying, doing it that way? You know what I'm saying? Because other people, anybody can make funny videos, but you actually, you know what I'm saying, giving a message, you know what I'm saying, to the joke.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah, explain how that came about.
I mean, I figured out a minute ago that like introducing music in videos gets it a lot more attention than just like say you just post up a song.
Yeah.
But versus like say it's a skit or something happened, a funny skit where like a dude trying to holler at a girl and she carry him or slap him or something silly that happened.
Yeah.
But then they play some music in the joint. And then you like, damn, that's funny, but damn, what's that something? Now you already engaged, you already entertained by that. So that song is a bonus. So that's basically what my formula was.
Okay.
As far as doing it, it's just that the message in the comedy, the actual joke, was about what's going on in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? People that can't rap, or rappers is doing this, or this is, you know, like bring, you know, it's funny because it's true.
Right. Exactly.
So
I got
just putting that together with the beats is a winning formula. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You don't get no better than that.
Yeah.
Speaking of rapping, speaking of music nowadays, man, how do you feel about it? You know, I see how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Because of off of the videos.
Yeah.
You know. So let me get, you know what I'm saying, the real response. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, we came up listening to what we listening to. Like, I'm 32, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I've been listening to hip hop for a long time.
Right.
And, you know, music is always changing. Every decade is something different. So you just find the good in everything that, you know, that comes out. Now, it might not be as lyrical as I'm accustomed to, but, you know, that's not necessarily the main focus that it once was.
Exactly.
And even still, it is some lyrical artists out here. You know what I mean?
But they don't get enough credit for it because of, you know.
It's definitely oversaturated with a bunch of bullshit, but at the same time, it's like you gotta kind of pick and choose. I think that's the main issue, is that it's so much music and so many artists out here. Like it's a million rappers.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? When we was coming up, it was like 100. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and you
right,
only
right.
had to. It was like an album here and there. Every week it was something new. Now every week is like 7 albums come out. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta listen to all 7 of them. You know what I'm saying? It's oversaturation and it's a lot. But I do love to see these young brothers, you know, getting it out the mud, coming from up out of nowhere.
Right, definitely making something positive.
And making something happen. And you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely all for that. Like, I don't hate on no nigga out here getting his money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Even if you is spitting bullshit, even if you is like, but you know what I'm saying? You doing what you gotta do to take care of your family and it's working for you.
Exactly.
That's cool.
I got you. So we're here in the DMV right now. You know, shout out. That's why you got the crank from. You know, y'all don't know, now you know. I go by the name of DJ 320 Crank. Feel me? So you hear me. But yeah, so like I said, we're in the DMV. How do you feel about the music in the DMV? Like, what you and like the support system? Like, how you think we doing about that?
I mean, honestly, this is the thing I've been learning. Because I do music consultations. So I had a consultation with a young lady that lives in Chicago.
Okay.
And you know, Chicago niggas is just like on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She used the exact terminology like it's crabs in the bucket out here.
Right.
Project Pat said the same thing about Memphis to me.
Oh yeah?
So anywhere that's not one of the major markets, LA, Atlanta, New York, like everybody, I seen the same thing in Cincinnati. I feel like every area is like that, so where people feel like it's not enough support, it's not enough, because local artists ain't conditioned to do that and to think like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you typically see this in areas now. Memphis does have a historic music scene, and we have a historic music scene.
Okay.
But the cities I'm talking about, and DMV also specifically, to answer your question, we don't have a music industry out here.
Right.
So because we don't have a music industry, that trickle down effect of how to actually be as an artist and brand yourself and to work with other artists and show support and all that doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that is where the, you know, and a nigga might not be hating, he just don't know how to show love to another artist. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I know, I feel it.
Atlanta showed you, like, everybody just mob up and work together.
Don't matter if they beefing or not.
Don't matter if they beefing or not. They doing it for the A. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy and Gucci made up on the radio. Gucci was like, that shit dead. I still don't fuck with it.
It's still fuck you.
But the fact that he even did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit that niggas be on. Niggas out here would never fucking do that shit.
He said never.
Never.
I'm telling you, man.
Niggas are beef over a bitch that neither one of them had. To the death.
Out of all the characters, when I mean all the characters, out of all the characters that you do, which one would you say is your favorite?
I don't know. Nobody really asked me that before. I don't really have a favorite, to be honest. Like, I just, you know what I mean?
You just love doing it.
Yeah, like it's cool to do. You know what I'm saying?
Like Uncle Junior be spitting at the same time.
My father taught me that's how you gotta do them, and I'm named after him. So your name is Junior? Nah, my name is MC Junior, Cat Daddy Endo. Double backhand smack bitches through Cadillac windows.
Like, you got Uncle Junior, you got Zanny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying?
Pacquiao. That's funny. I know a producer named Zanny Pacquiao.
Oh yeah.
I just tell them no, sir. I'm an overdoser. I'm an overdoser. Should I go to rehab? I just tell them no, sir. I done died before. Zanny with the coke. Snort Sprite inside the lean. Season full with green.
Those are probably like my two favorites, but I mean that's the two that you mostly see all the time.
Zanny Pacquiao and Uncle Junior.
Yeah, you know. But I don't have like a one favorite. It's like I love doing this. I just love being me.
Right. I got you. It's all love at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You know, and it's your craft, and it's about, you know what I'm saying, you love what you're doing. And once again, man, I see it. You know what I'm saying, and that's crazy. You know what I mean? You doing your thing. You really doing your thing. I'm talking about. You posted that, oh my goodness, it was the dog. So before you posted the dog, you was telling people that you was posting the dog.
Yeah.
I seen Uncle Snoop say something before I even can get to the damn video. I was, man, like, how's that feeling? You know what I mean? Like, you got real big artists, you know what I'm saying, co-signing for you, and you know what I'm saying, they supporting.
You said Snoop?
Yeah.
You said something about the Dolph joint?
Yeah.
No, I ain't see that.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Oh man,
I ain't see that. But Snoop shared what video was it? It was some video. I can't remember what video it was. It was either Evolution of Hip Hop or one of them joints.
those need to get more credit too. By the way, those need to get more credit. By the way,
one of them was shared in the same night by Snoop, Bun B, Anthony Anderson, somebody else. Snoop, Bun B, Anthony Anderson, and somebody else. I want to say Manny Fresh, but I don't think it was Manny. It might have been Manny Fresh, but Manny Fresh shared another video. Manny shared the video I did on him.
Oh yeah,
as him.
Okay.
I can't remember the fourth person, but yeah, Snoop definitely didn't seen this shit before.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Did you talk to him?
Nah, people share stuff and it's like once they share, like I bet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let me try to reach out to this person, but they might not even be handling their social media or they don't respond to DMs or whatever. But I have like talked to celebrities and had people reach out to me like, yo, you dope, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Why you ain't bigger than what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it all comes down to just like being in those areas where they at. Again, it's like it's no industry out here. So niggas gotta be in Atlanta, in LA. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
That's what it come down to.
I feel it, man. You know, just all you gotta do is just keep doing what you're doing, being consistent with it. Once again, he dropped Eminem today. If y'all didn't know, part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like how do you do that, man? You know what I mean? I know it's like I don't want to give you, you know what I'm saying, give you a recipe out, you know, but like how do you manage to like, and it's like you do it so perfect, like it's like you almost listening to the damn artist, like the West Coast, the East Coast, you know what I'm saying, the down South.
These are all people I grew up listening to, but I've always been like, I have a real good eye for detail. And real good ear for detail, you know what I'm saying? I pick up on like little small details about stuff.
Okay.
And it'd be funny because like my friends be making fun of me about it. Like we'll be watching a movie and I'll notice that somebody has like 3 toothpicks in their pocket or some shit like that. They'd be like, how the fuck did you see that? But I have that type of, you know, that's how I see the world. So when it comes down to the music, it's like those are the things that I embellish the most when I'm like portraying that artist or that character, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Alright, so when I said your favorite characters, what was your favorite, you know what I'm saying, video that you ever did?
I don't know, man. There's so many. It's like dang near 500.
I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. Work, that's work.
Yeah. I definitely like these joints I've been doing like as the artist, you know what I'm saying, why I can't engineer them. I've been feeling them joints. I did a couple where we have a bunch of ones where we just acting, like not even music involved, which is actually acting. I do like those.
Like the joint you did with McKinnon.
Yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? This your nigga Rich. You know what I mean? I'm in the kitchen cooking this good old crack. Got this new shit about to hit the streets, man. We call this shit gold dust. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. These motherfuckers out here be playing with me, dog. This one motherfucker named John, I shot that nigga in the left leg with this gun. You know I did it, cause this the gun that the police been looking for the last 3 months that they said got stolen from out the police department. But we ain't gonna talk about that, cause y'all niggas need to stop snitching out here. I did the third slavery video, which was a parody of Paid in Full.
Love the work, man. It's like I'm the best cotton picker out there or something. You know, like I'm MVP, most valuable picker or something, you know? Like, yeah, a nigga could choose to be free. A nigga could run away. But tell me something, man. If I run away, this master still gonna love me, man?
I like that Omar joint too.
Yo! What up, Crane?
What's up, here?
Shit.
That's my money here?
Yeah.
Alright, here go your CDs.
Damn, more CDs. So I just bought some last week.
Yeah, I told you was gonna be buying them every day here. That means you should know the lyrics by heart.
I mean, I should.
So what's your favorite song? That joint was funny as shit.
Yeah.
And we shot that in my man's neighborhood.
That's funny.
And his neighbor was this white dude across the street.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
But he knew him, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
The white dude was like, "Oh, thank God, I was about to call the police because he just see me walking around with this gun." He ain't know it was a prop, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Little Jones like that, like
Yeah.
those be my favorite to shoot because that's like number one, I'm not doing all the work, but number two, it's me and my folks, and we acting. And we fucking up together,
Right.
and the shit be hilarious.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it ends up being more fun, and then, you know, I get to cut it up and chop it up and edit it in a nice creative way. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just kind of do the shit. I don't necessarily sit back and like, okay, what do I like the most? What do I like the least? Like, maybe I need to evaluate that.
Right. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? You got to. It's only right. It's only right. You got to critique your own craft, right? It's only right. But so I have to say this before, you know what I'm saying, we get into any further. Speaking of, like you said, other videos, I mean, it does have something to do with, like, the music, you know what I'm saying? Once again, it was the worst drop. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's funny because niggas hate that shit, by the way. By the way, when niggas put their tag or drop on it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't
And
paid.
that was all Zaid. He wrote that.
Oh yeah, shout out to Zaid then.
Yeah, that's all him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we definitely we gonna be doing a whole lot more stuff together. We did a bunch of stuff. Like I definitely love working with Zai. Like he be on point. You know what I'm saying?
Here on the 320 Experience, we like to pave the way for independent artists, actors, actresses. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do to better your craft. What was some motivation advice that you'll give, you know what I'm saying, people that's listening to this, watching this, you know what I'm saying, because this is around the world.
Oh,
everybody's saying that, you know what I'm saying.
What's some motivational advice?
Yeah.
How much battery time you got, buddy?
What? We good? Bob said we good.
I get paid for this, so I'm gonna give you the free answer. People gotta, you know, it's you know, at the end of the day, the main thing that I tell everybody I do consultations with, I pretty much tell them the same thing. The point of it is that it's one-on-one, so I can kind of gauge who they are, what their talent is, and what they need to work at. But I tell everybody the same thing, which is, if you want to do music nowadays, you got to kind of build your brand first before you really worry about, and you can still be building your brand as an artist, but you got to build your brand
more importantly
so that they're even interested in wanting to hear music from you. You know what I'm saying? They got to fall in line with who you are as a person. Now, if you a born person that makes dope music, then cool, that's just what you do. But just show that you're just working and you in the studio constantly grinding. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people, it's like, okay, if you skate or you play ball or you box, whatever it is you do, put a little highlight video together, but then put your music in the background of the joint. Because now you got people that are looking at what you actually, you know, your hobbies and what you do.
Exactly.
But then they also, now they're already entertained by that.
Right.
Then the music becomes a bonus. I tell everybody, the music is a bonus. It's 2018. Everybody and their mama got a mixtape out.
My uncle.
And the video.
Oh, some holla at you.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that. So it's like, all right, the main thing that I say every morning is, why do people want to watch my shit? Who the fuck am I? What's so special about my shit, or what's gonna be so special about my next video that they have to watch it? That's my approach with everything. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps you humble, but at the same time, it also gives you that perspective of like, you still have to impress people. Now, once you get big and you a big time celebrity and you know what I'm saying, then it's a little bit different because you got your, you know, a major fan base and you can sell out shows and all that. But when you grinding and you coming up, man, you gotta think like, what is it that I have to offer that people, not necessarily that nobody else has, but why am I gonna make people have to fuck with my shit? Whether it's music, clothing, food, whatever your hustle is, whatever you sell. And as far as the motivational side, I tell people, man, do that shit. Whatever it is you feel like you can do that shit. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it, you too old. Yes, you gonna need this, that, and the third. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's hard. Yes, your first year of business sucks. Your third and fifth year of business is going to suck. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called Black Friday, because that's the day that businesses go from in the red to in the green, and that color in between is called black. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you're going to have to face obstacles. Yes, you're going to be tested. The point is not to avoid it. You can't avoid it. The point is to embrace it.
Exactly.
You got to embrace those obstacles that comes with whatever it is that you're trying to do in life. I don't give a fuck if your dream is to, I don't know, stand on top of the White House and play guitar butt naked. God damn it, believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't let Secret Service deter you from living out your fantasies, nigga. Motherfucker.
Y'all hear that message? I appreciate that good advice, man. You know what I'm saying? For the good man, Crank Lucas.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once again, what's the latest project that you got on Apple Music for the people that don't know, that they need to know?
We got 2 albums out, Generational Wealth
2
and Rap Goals.
Rap Goals was before Generational.
Yeah, Rap Goals was 2017. Generational Wealth was this year. What year is it? 2019? Yeah. Yeah. So I live in the future, so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got you. I got you.
I already saw you.
Okay.
We been to this interview.
Hey, we just like that.
Yeah.
So how many? So so you know we gonna blow up, huh, man?
Yeah, I already know how many views we got.
You hear me? Salute, good man right there, man. I see it's a guitar by the dog. You know what I'm saying? So you actually play the guitar?
Yeah, man. So my father played guitar.
Okay.
And
shout out to Pops.
Yeah, shout out to Pops. I got my bass back here, so I'm better on the bass. The lead, my fingers, man, I could never like get it down pat. My fingers is just, I don't know, they don't want to cooperate. But I play guitar, keyboard, drums, a little bit of Congo, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit.
A little percussion, a little bit. Okay.
Just a little. I'm from the DMV area. Like I gotta know how to play.
Of course, I was about to say,
instrument.
would you having be in a band?
I've been in a bunch of bands. Like growing up, I was in like church band, of course, but like little go-go bands here in their neighborhood, go-go bands, gospel go-go bands. I ain't like get on tour or do nothing with none of the big bands that's out here now. But
he said get on tour. He said get on tour.
Yeah, but I got a little band situation coming up. I ain't gonna speak on it right now.
Oh,
I got something coming up though.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Speaking of, you know what I'm saying, what you got coming up? What's your next big guest? Not big guest, big artist that you gonna engineer? That you know what I'm saying that they should be looking out for?
Shit. I don't fucking know, man.
You don't know yet?
I don't know yet. A lot of people want me to do this. Well, the main 2 people they've been saying is Tech 9 and MF Doom.
Coming from you? That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
So I gotta
do your homework
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do a little bit of homework with that. Right, so
I got you.
I don't know, but I'm working on that, and I'm also working on some more of like the actual acting skits and. We working on some movie scripts too. We doing a whole lot of stuff.
Okay.
I just spent almost $1,000 on ordering equipment. So
hey,
you know when you get new equipment, that's what motivates me to work.
Exactly.
All right, I spent this money.
Exactly.
I got it.
That's work, nigga. You know what I mean? Exactly. And once again, you know what I'm saying, backpacking a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to the motivational speech. You know what I'm saying, about you like bettering your craft and like, you know what I'm saying, going out of your way.
You gotta invest in yourself.
You gotta invest in yourself. Shit is not free. Everything costs money at the end of the day. So, if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, if you wanna get ahead, if you wanna be successful, you gotta invest. Now back to Crank.
It's not even that people necessarily, people just not conditioned to realize like, you can't just have your hand out. Like shit is not gonna be handed to you. Like
nah, shit won't fall in your lap.
How many lessons does it take for a motherfucker to learn that shit? And again, it's not just the DMVs. People everywhere that think like, oh, like okay, niggas do put something on SoundCloud and they blow up, right? That happens 1 out of 1,000,000 people, right? So for the other 999,999. You gotta put some type of fundage behind what you got now to actually, you know, put these records out here and break these records. These labels is spending $100,000 on one song. You know what I'm saying? So of course when a nigga don't do what he's supposed to do sales wise, they ready to axe his ass because they didn't spend. You know what I'm saying? 10% of $1 million and the shit ain't do nothing. Like fuck, getting the record cleared and paying all these DJs and stations and shit to play this song, and the joint ain't charting and shit. Like hell yeah. So, but yeah, people, you know, and it's like people's like, oh, I hate my job. I can't wait to quit so I can do what. You got to know how to do both. You got to know how to work that job and work your dream.
Facts.
You got to have time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
I ain't gonna lie. One of the things that helped me is strapping up.
Okay.
And using rubbers.
Okay.
And not having any children.
Okay.
That definitely helped me a lot.
Okay. Message. You know.
But for the people that do, you know, we all got responsibilities. We all human.
Already.
Lose a couple hours of sleep every night just working on your dream and what you know what I mean?
There you go, man.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Y'all hear the good man. So, I would like to say this here on the 320 Experience. We always, you know what I'm saying, we always gotta do something a little different. What is 3 things that Crank Lucas got to have in the studio before he even gets in the zone? Like, what gets you in the zone? What's 3 things that get you in the zone?
What's 3 things that gets me in the zone?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's a real good question. I don't know, man. It's not even necessarily things. It's like I just, you know, it's really a mood thing. It's really a vibe thing. Like
it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's all about the vibes. You know what I'm saying, and what the music is saying to me. And I mean, but my brain is in creative mode all day. So when I'm in the studio, that's just me actually recording and like putting it down. But I'm always engaged with music and thinking of how to improve my songs, new songs to write, you know what I'm saying, just constantly. So that's an all day thing. I don't know.
What was the craziest thing that you experienced from doing what you do outside of the DMV and inside of the DMV? Cause I know, you know what I'm saying, you definitely been traveling, you know what I'm saying, exploring, you know. Like what's some of the things that you seen and you know that you could, you know, share?
I ain't really seen it's never really been too much crazy like wow this is off the chain type shit. People is crazy out here. I definitely will say that. I don't know, man. This is gonna sound crazy, but it's about to be a Hallmark moment, nigga. Watch it. So I had met a nigga, and nigga was a street nigga, street dude and shit. Yeah. Met him at this little kickback. I'll call it. It was a little kickback and shit. My folks was having. And he was in there, and he was cracking jokes and shit. He was, you know what I'm saying, niggas, you know, walking around, whatever. And then he seen me and shit. He recognized who I was. Nigga disappears into the room.
What the fuck?
Yeah, for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just kept wiping his eyes saying, I ain't know you know him, I ain't know you know him. So, you know what I'm saying? So, man. I'm sitting there, and I'm lit, so I'm really like, what the fuck is going on? So he was like, once he got himself together, he was like, bruh, for the last 3 years, your video has been keeping me from killing niggas. Oh! I was like, oh, that's what's up.
he said, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. So,
damn, that's crazy.
But I get messages like that all the time. You know, people like, I've been having a bad day or a bad week. I'm pretty sure you get the same thing too, like what you do. People's like, thank you for what you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, the comedy shit, like it really heals. But that was the first time somebody
actually
in front of me.
Exactly.
Like that was my Michael Jackson moment. You know what I'm saying? If he had passed out, I'd have felt even better. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga would have to, you know what I'm saying? Rick James, you know what I'm saying? Rick Lucas, you feel?
It's Rick Lucas.
Rick Lucas.
Like shit. But nah, it's been a blessing though, and I do, you know, people show love. You know, like I said, there's some weirdos out here, but even the weirdos been pretty cool. We had a situation when we was filming the video for SMO. Some nigga had walked up, and I don't know, long story short, like he had asked my man to use his phone, and my man's like, we ain't know the nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See? So then like, he gets up from where they at and walks towards me, they over there now. My folks, they stand up like they about to pop off on him. He walks up to me and stops and just looks at me and shit. With a straight face, and I'm looking at him like, now I seen what happened, so I don't know what the fuck if I'm about to have to steal him or what's going on.
Yeah.
This nigga hops up and down. Crank Lucas, what's happening, bruh? I love your shit. I just asked your man to use his phone, and he said no. I'm like, bruh, all right, we don't know you, and we working over here. All right, respect. And then he stepped off, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I gotta get the fuck out of DC.
That's what you came to realization, huh, man?
Yeah. The spot that I'm talking about that this happened at, I was up there last night.
That was up there last night. Yeah. What is your overall goal that you would like to achieve from making music?
Just making music, or just my overall goal? And
I mean, I can't even say making music with you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, cause it's like, cause I'm really you know, everything that I do. And it's funny because I was having a conversation with my brother about this. He was like, what's your why? And I was like, I don't know, but one of my main whys, and probably my main why, is like, I feel like, you know, the position that our community and our people is in, it's a result of, you know, years of oppression and systemic racism and all that. I know niggas is like, oh, here you go with this motherfucking Malcolm X shit. But I see that we have opportunities to have our own power and have our own control. So it's like, all right, so how do you counter that? You go back and you build another Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? You get back into, you know, I mean, but this is, I mean, on like regular niggas need to have that mindset of like, yo, let me take 40,000 and go invest in this. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that spend 100,000 on the cars, invest 100,000 on a food chain. You know what I'm saying? And then hire niggas that look like you. You know what I'm saying? Or your family members. Like, put your people in position. Put your family in position.
Bullshit.
I don't think that there's not enough of that agenda being pushed, especially in hip hop, that everybody listens to and follows. And that's why the second album was called Generational Wealth. Now, the entire album wasn't about that, but I did talk a lot about that. And even on Rap Goes, talking about building your credit and finances and, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. Because without any of that, we don't have any real power out here.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? We're just existing. And it's sad because the things that we value, that we think is important to us, is not really important.
Exactly.
And then once you gone, that's it. None of that
shit matters.
None of that shit matters. You got niggas beefing and dying over blocks that's owned by the housing authority. That's the dumbest shit in the world, bruh.
I will never get that.
That's the dumbest shit in the world. And I get, like, when you come up in that environment,
that's what you know.
And it's right, and you're raised on survival, so now it's like that's what you know, and that's how you have to carry it. I understand that, but that's why I'm happy growing up that I had OGs around me, both just regular OGs and actual OGs from the street, like, you know what I'm saying, in my ear, like, nah, that's not what it's about. This is what it's about. Right. You know what I'm saying? In church, I grew up in church, and this is where, you know, I went to one of the most hoodish churches.
Glenada.
Nah, the Holy Church, Steve Young joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Steve Young.
Shout out to Steve Young. But everybody came in there. Everybody. And everybody knew me because my mother was the new members class teacher. So everybody knew who I was. Okay. But so it's like I had this in my entire life, like outside of having, you know, a actual family, my father and all my uncles and all that, but like just having that put in my ear, like, nah, this ain't what it's about. This is, you know what I'm saying, I just got finished doing 10 years, 15 years, whatever. I went to jail for this and that third. This is what y'all youngins need to focus on. I value that, and I'm glad I had that. It's not enough of that out here, and the amount of men that's out here doing that, it's not being pushed or celebrated enough. So I look at all that and I say, okay, so that's part of the reason why I do resent some of what's going on in rap music, Because yeah, we did have positive messages, we did have all that, and you have to think, if they purposely took that away, then what are they up to? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you.
Why would they ban, you know, music like Public Enemies and shit that was actually teaching people and replace it with
bullshit?
Get high till you die. You know what I'm saying? I love 3 6 Mafia growing up.
Mafia.
That you know what I'm saying? Like they did drugs and they worshiped the devil.
Hypnotize minds.
Hypnotize minds.
Hypnotize minds.
But the thing is, they cranked, but it was just them. You know what I'm saying? Like they was one group. Now everybody's 3 6 Mafia.
Exactly. Exactly. 3 6 Mafia, Lil B. I'm telling you, look. Everybody thought Kanye's 808 Heartbreak was some, you know what I'm saying, or some weird shit. Everybody wanted, you know what I'm saying, the sound was coming. Everybody wanted to sound like that.
Everything sound now, yeah.
That shit crazy.
That's kind of where I'm at. So yeah, I just want to see black people be in a better position to do better. Me personally though, I'm trying to do movies. I'm trying to get into architecture. I'm trying to definitely enterprise own some shit. I want to invent some shit. It's so much shit I want to do. You know what I mean?
Always creative.
I'm always engaged with creating shit, man. I love creating and designing things.
Shit, that's alright, man. Alright, who are some of the DMV artists that you like to listen to? We're gonna do it like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's
some of the DMV artists that Crank Lucas likes to listen to? I'm gonna start with my best friend Christy Yamaguchi.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with my bro Jet Riley and Tokyo Crow.
Okay.
Definitely my folks. I gotta name my folks. My man KB, Kane and Zabel, Rule 450. Almost called him 420. He smokes a lot, but he's from 450. I am a fucking huge. I don't like follow everything that she do, but I love fucking Rico, bruh.
Rico.
I love fucking Rico. I love what she doing.
Shout out Rico, man.
I love what Trail is doing. I used to engineer Wale too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I used to engineer Wale back in the day.
Ice cream type shit. Back in the day, Wale.
Yeah, 2005.
Nike boots.
Before Nike boots.
Before Nike boots.
This was before he. Yeah, this was before he blew up. But he had a buzz in New York, and he was telling me, he was like, I got a huge buzz out in New York, and he was coming over my house doing Wu-Tang beats and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he had bars.
Exactly.
He always had bars.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, that shit just crazy. I mean, he comes off like he's Jay-Z, and I think that threw people off, but it's like, nah, this nigga's actually nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause like, that's how Southeast Slim, that's another
Southeast
artist.
Slim?
Yeah,
Okay.
my man Southeast Slim. That's how we was and shit, like how we was back and forth with each other. We was kinda like the good rappers, this kinda arrogant, but it's like, nah, this nigga deserves a lot more respect than what the fuck he gets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think.
What is some of, I ain't gonna say some, but what is some of the artists that you would work with if you could, and what is some of the producers that you would work with if you could?
In the DMV?
Anywhere.
Oh, anywhere. Some of the artists I would work with, definitely all these niggas I be emulating.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I think I'm a musical nigga.
Okay.
So like I would really think it would be dope to do something with Quincy Jones.
That's a good man right there.
And Herbie Hancock.
You must have looked at his documentary recently.
Well, I've been fucking with Quincy since I just now like checked that joint out. Like,
it was new. It's new. That's right. It's new.
Right.
Yeah.
But I have been loafing on actually.
Yeah. I got you. It's good. It's real good.
And then it's crazy because it's like they playing all this shit like, damn, Quincy did that. Like
Quincy bad motherfucker. I tell you that.
Definitely want to do something with Jay, my man, Alchemist. And that fucking joint he just did with Freddie Gibbs and Currency is like that. I would love to do just a Crank Lucas Alchemist project, like
okay.
And let me just get on some Sean Price shit on the bars and slaughter this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
I would love to do that. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just so many rappers and there's so many talented people, but it's just too many fucking rappers and producers, bro.
I know. That's what I wanted, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to like narrow it down a little bit for you, you know, but I know it's definitely, it's endless, you know. Alright, so let's get off the rappers and the artists and the producers for a little bit. And I'm gonna ask you this. Is there any role models that Crank Lucas look up to? That is not music related.
That's not music related? Yeah. Jesus.
Amen. Amen.
Damn, now I'm like really thinking and shit, but it's quite a few. Yeah, man. Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey. Those are two dudes that work, and I love watching them work. You know what I'm saying? Oprah too.
Oprah, of course.
You know what I mean? Bron. You know, that's that like
he just took the athlete to a whole nother level.
But that's what you spoke. Bron's birthday is the day before mine.
That's crazy.
A day in a year. So it's like I understand exactly how this nigga thinking. He like, oh nah, y'all gonna trade us and treat us like we slaves. Fuck that shit. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm the best player. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no games without us. What the fuck? Like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking? Nah, nigga, fuck that shit. I'm going motherfucking, and then my son gonna play here. I'm gonna play with my son, and y'all gonna pay me. Nigga, I don't even need no motherfucking more championship. I've been to 8 straight finals, nigga. 8. I've been to 8. And whether I win 3 or whether I win 6, it don't fucking matter. But then just not even that, like the school and that's another goal of mine. I want to open up a real world school that teaches kids real shit of how to survive in the world. You know, shit about finances and credit and getting jobs. We had a work co-op program in school, but like, nah, that's something that needs to be taught at an even younger age.
It's better to know, as you know what I'm saying, the younger you are, the better, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to sink in.
It's going to sink in, and that's funny because I just watched a clip of this dude. He was telling a story, but he started the story by saying kids operate at the genius level until they get to be about like between 5 and 6 or like 7 years old. They're no longer operating at a genius level. He said by that age, a child has heard the word no 500,000 times and the word yes only 5,000 times. Because they're constantly being told, sit down, don't touch that, don't do that, no, you can't have that. So this is ingrained in our brains so that when we grow up, we don't think we can do the things that we want to do because we have a fear that it's not going to work, or we're told that we need to stick to this, or I got to get up and go to work in the morning, I don't have time to be up trying to work on this. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Message.
So I want to open up a real world school, and I want to do things like, you know, like how LeBron is doing, you know, and that's just a nigga that you know publicly doing charitable things. It's not even about that. Nipsey Hussle, he got his whole the whole shopping center that he grew up in. He owned that whole joint. You know what I'm saying? Or like most of it. He got his store, his folks got a store over there, they opening up a food joint, like he sells his clothes and his music out, like that's how you supposed to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I appreciate people like Nipsey because like, yeah, he's giving you that street shit, but he also telling you like, nah, nigga, this is how you be a man in enterprise and like, you know what I'm saying, take care of your folks, take care of your family, like this is what the fuck it's about. It's not about just being a hot wild bam and being the most rah-rah gangsters nigga out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that shit ain't cool, Slim. I know some real, for real, thorough-ass street niggas, but their mind is on business shit and making sure that they family ain't got to deal with what they had, the environment and survival that they had to grow up with, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate shit like that.
Got you. You got to. Definitely got to, man. Once again, Crank Lucas been here on the 320 Experience, man. Oh my goodness. If you do not know, look up Crank Lucas. I'm pretty sure you already know who Crank Lucas is, you know what I'm saying? You seen him on BET. You know, you feel me? You know, millions of views. What was the first video that got 1 million views?
The I'll say skit, because I was doing a couple videos that weren't skits.
Right.
So the second skit I did got 1 million views. The first skit that I did got 300,000 overnight, and that was on a Sunday night. And then that Wednesday I did it again, and that video got 1 million views overnight. And I was just it was so overwhelming. I looked up. I looked up the number 1 million, and it shows you like 1 million blocks, and I'm just like looking at it like just imagining this is all different people. I had never did nothing 1 million times before in my life.
Right.
So like that, I was like, I'll never stop making skits.
There you go. That's good man. They said, that really 1 million, Nick.
That's 1 million.
Kid. Hey Mo, that's 1 million.
And the money, oh my God, the beats was just that. But that's what I'm saying. I had did it to promote the beats, and that's what
promoting at the same time.
Yeah.
That's alright, Mo.
And the bitches,
skitches.
That shit was beautiful.
Hey man, once again, is there any what's the information if they want to get a Crank Lucas beat? If they want to, you know what I'm saying, just
visit www.cranklucas.com.
Simple as that.
The first thing that comes up is the beat. You can get the beats right there. Got the whole catalog right there on the website.
Do it.
Please.
I go by the name of DJ 320 here on the 320 Experience. I like to say this could be you, this should be you, and if it ain't you, shame on you. It's been another experience. Like, share, comment, do what you gotta do on this video. That's it.
Shame on me? Nah, shame on you. That's why the motherfucking interview took so goddamn long, because you don't know how to ask no motherfucking questions. Ain't nobody about to watch this shit. Don't nobody want to see no motherfucking Crank Lucas answer questions. We want to hear that nigga rap. I don't even like the way this nigga rap. I don't care if I'm his uncle or not. I don't like the way that boy rap. Don't tell him I said it though. I know he's sitting right here, but he can't hear.